will be one of the greatest. That is a vow, yeah, that is a promise. Always wanted to be famous, just being real, yeah, just being honest. My haters gon' always be nameless, give them no clout.
Hey now, say now, it's your boy 10. I'm here with Miss BebeLuv in this Talk with 10 podcast. Hey, how you doing? You all right today?
I'm okay. I'm good. How are you?
Come on now. I'm doing good. It was a little rainy outside today, but I'm doing good.
Yeah, real gloomy. Like, where's the sun?
Where is it?
I don't like that.
The sun has came in the building with you.
Oh!
The sun has came in the building. This is
Okay.
a podcast about real people, real life stories, and real entrepreneur outlets. You're a songwriter / artist.
Yes.
You just hit 100,000 streams on TikTok with your latest single. Can you tell us about that?
Yes. So I wrote this song called Letter to the Devil. And basically the song is just about how I really hate the enemy and how obsessed he is with all of God's children. It's really annoying. So I just wrote it about that, and I posted it on TikTok, and then it took off, and then it took off on Apple Music, Spotify, and it just took off everywhere. Yeah, they love it. They was like really, really
How long did it take you to come up with that concept? Did something spark it? A breakup?
No, we got other breakup songs.
No dudes.
No, but that song just came from like just in my journey with Christ. I'm really trying to like stay tunnel vision, and so I kept experiencing spiritual warfare because of my decisions, you know, if we're gonna be honest.
Okay.
But also too, just like the enemy trying to like continuously keep me in a cycle of things. Mm-hmm. And so yeah, just one day I was like, you know, let me write a song, a random song. I found a beat, and I was like, it just flowed from there. It actually started as a freestyle. Yeah. And then
Do you sing and rap?
Well, okay, a mixture. Let's just say that. Yeah.
Okay.
A mixture.
Okay. Gotta bust out the ones and twos later on.
You know, I could a little bit. It may not be all that good, but you know.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be dope.
Yeah.
With you being from Dallas, Texas, and just starting music, do you look up to anybody in the industry from Dallas? Do you want to work with somebody?
There are a lot of people. It's not coming to mind right now.
Don't worry about it.
But so far I'm new to like the industry in Dallas. So, I got a lot more people to meet, a lot of more people to connect with, because I'm so fresh in it. It's like I haven't met a lot of people that I think would fit what I'm doing.
Do you do showcases?
I've only done like 2 so far. It was good.
How your stage presence?
It's really good. Honestly, it's really well. But we're still working on it. You know, I'm pretty good at like talking to people, engaging the crowd and everything like that. But I gotta, you know, singing is very vulnerable. You know, it's like I'm bringing people into my world and what it is that I'm experiencing. So it's like trying to create a space where people can come into that. It's a little nerve-wracking, if I'm honest.
So what got you into singing? What got you into letting people into your world? Because it's basically a diary.
It is. And you know what's so funny about that? I used to write diaries a lot as a kid. So I used to sing a lot as a kid too, but I was mainly into sports.
What sports you play? Basketball?
No, I did track.
Okay.
No, please. I'm too short for basketball. They ain't gonna run all over me. But track and field.
So tell them they're gonna run all over you and then,
they are.
Say go to track. Hold on now.
No, because you know them people they be tall, they be big.
Angela Reese, shout out to her.
Look, shout out, because the ones that can do it, yeah.
Okay, so you was a sports girl. Would you say tomboyish?
Yeah. Yeah,
okay.
very.
And singing was, so you kind of put that to the backside because you wanted to see what the sports was like.
Well, it's because my dad raised me. So it's like, yeah, a man raised you. It's like you ain't got no choice, really, you know?
Thanks.
So it's like I did that. My dad was also he makes movies and other things too. So we kind of got into the creative side kind of at the same time. And he tried to, like, he was pushing me a little bit, but I was kind of resisting because I was like, I want to do it my way. Like, I want to find my own way.
That's the biggest problem with this generation. I always want to find our own way.
It
the parents
is.
try to lay the blueprint in. I
They
don't like that blueprint. The walls can go over here. The floor can go over here. Hold on.
Because it really can. That's the thing.
Then in your father head, he still think he young. Hold on. I done built this.
No, literally.
I done built this.
Literally.
You watch and follow.
No, but it was very inspiring. Definitely seeing him do that. So I was like, as things got harder for me, I was like, let me try to sing something or write songs. And then I got into, basically I stopped doing track in college.
What college did you go to?
Tarleton State.
Okay.
Yeah, so I stopped doing track, and the Lord was like, write a song. And I'm like, I do not know how to write no music. What do you mean? But as I was going through things, a lot more things like internally, it was easier for me to like put it on paper and then also, you know, make sounds and like kind of try to find my sound. It took me a minute though, I'll be honest. Ooh, my stuff in the beginning was a little, you know.
It takes practice with everything.
It does. It really does. But then I eventually found my sound and my writing sound and like just being able to portray what it is that just the feelings of what a person is experiencing.
What do you like more, the artist side or the songwriting side?
Ooh, that's a good question. Can I say equally both?
Yeah.
Okay.
On Drink Champs, you would still had to take a shot, but you can. I'm gonna let you make it.
Okay, see, look, yeah, we ain't got no shots today. But no, I would say both. The artistry side of it is me. It's like, this is me and my feelings and what I'm experiencing and everything like that. And I think the writing, I just love to express a person's feelings deeply.
So if Beyonce came up to you and wanted the Letter to the Devil, would you want Points Publishing or both? Or is your knowledge that far yet on songwriting?
It ain't that far yet.
It ain't that far yet.
But she won't let it to the devil. She can't have that
talk
one.
about it until you
Yeah. No, she can't have that. That came from the heart.
She can't have that. You wouldn't give it to Beyonce?
No, not Beyonce, because she got her credits. Okay? Yeah. I need my accolades. I need my credits.
Facts. But if she could change your life with one song, you might as well give it to her.
No, for sure. I feel like I would be open to it on another song, for sure.
And as a songwriter, I got to challenge you to know about your publishing and your credits too.
For sure.
And your points, because that's how a lot of us get fucked over and not knowing. But the greatest teacher is experience, but I don't want you to get fucked over to learn, because there's a lot of people mad at Beyonce. There's a lot of people
I have seen that.
Say she not right for not giving people they publishing and not putting the songwriters on.
Yeah.
Because she don't write, I don't much know, but I don't think she write
all her
90% of the music she come out with.
No, because I think when you look in the credits, there's other writers for sure.
Yeah,
I think there's a lot of other people. So, no, but I have heard that. I was like, ugh.
Yeah, so.
I don't be thinking people are lying. But some people probably, but not everybody.
Chris Brown probably come around and want it, or somebody, right? Hey, the TikTok, a lot
Chris
of people
Brown
look at it.
We can talk.
If Beyonce can't get it, but Chris Brown.
We gotta see. I mean,
free Chris.
Yeah, free him. Let him out. He ain't do nothing.
Jail.
No, but I think it's just because, I mean, Chris Brown, as far as what I've heard, he's pretty credible in like giving people their credits and everything like that. I have heard a lot of controversy coming from B. We still love B though. Yeah. But, you know, I want a good smooth transition. But I have had an interesting journey with my writing and knowing all the logistics of everything. So I was like, what? Can
you tell us a secret or tell us something that was interesting in your journey?
Absolutely. This is one thing to know about me. I'm really an extrovert and really kind when it comes to people. Love people.
Okay.
So in creating my songwriting business, my very first client that I had, she was like, oh, you know, do a custom song. I was like, cool. Yeah, let's do that. It was like a jingle type of deal. And I told her, hey, we can just write, you can just pay me afterwards.
Okay. Never got paid.
No.
Still looking
Never
for
got
money.
that. And I tried to reach out, and my little feelings were so hurt. I was like, "Why? How could she do that? Like, are you serious? Why are people like that?" And my girl literally told me, "Look, you cannot. This is business. Like, you have to, like, be very stern and strict when it comes to, like, your prices and what it is that you do, because this is a business and this is your livelihood.
Yeah.
And even though, like, you are very generous when it comes to people, not everybody you can do that for.
You really got to have the points and the negotiation done before you even get in the studio.
Literally.
Because us as black people, we work off of he's supposed to or she's supposed to know that they supposed to be a good person and handle their business, but it don't always work like that.
Yeah.
It don't always work like that. Do you have you came out with a mixtape, EP, or album yet?
No, that is in the works. It definitely is. Right now we just have a lot of singles out.
What's your favorite single? I know the one that popped off is Letter to the Devil, but is that your favorite?
No, it's not my favorite.
What's your favorite single?
My favorite is surprisingly two, and to me they go like hand in hand.
Is what?
I said I have two singles that go hand in hand that's equally my favorite. Is one called Unequally Yoked. Okay. And then another one called Unrequited. Okay. Those two are like neck and neck for me. But a lot of people, it's like Unrequited is they jam. I love that one too. I genuinely do, but it's just about a one-sided love. Okay. Yeah, that one was based off of a heartbreak. That was based off of a heartbreak. That time, yes. Yes.
Do you collab with people, or is it all 100% you?
I am looking to collab. I have done I've done two collabs this year, but I'm looking to do more collaborations. Okay. I want to do more. I'm putting myself out there to do more. And so, yeah.
Being in the music industry, well, just getting into the music industry, what would you tell yourself to look out for if somebody, what would you tell somebody to look out for if they've never been in the music industry?
Disingenuous people. Okay. Like, really having discernment is important. Like, it really is. Like, knowing the people that is going to be your tribe and the ones that's not, and the ones that's for you versus the ones that's not for you. That is so important, because oftentimes a lot of people will rock with you just for the simple fact of like, they like, oh, she got motion, you know, or like, oh yeah, like she got this, she got that. So that means that if we be cool, she could possibly, you know, those type of things, instead of just being genuine. Because honestly, I really do strongly feel like just being genuinely a person's friend and believing in what they're doing, even though they're like at the bottom, they will go to the top. Thanks. You know, you need people that believe in you, for sure. And you need people, a village that will believe in you, and that will skyrocket you, not a bunch of people that think that they can benefit off of where you are right now.
With what you saying, we need a village, you also need a team in this industry. You can't do it all by yourself. Have you found the right people or the right team around you?
So I have pieces of a team. Okay. That's what I have pieces of a team. I am looking and still praying that the Lord will send me my team, because I do need people that's going to push me in what I'm doing, and maybe people that's also talented in their field that's looking to like help me and we help each other, or whatever the case is. Because there's a lot of things that I don't know. Okay. And I don't like to act as if I do know things. I like to allow people that do know what they're doing to do what they know to do, you know, and then we can collab on whatever it is. They can give their advice to me. I take it, and, you know, we go from there.
Come on now. With Letter to the Devil reaching 100,000 streams on TikTok, have you had anybody reach out to you?
I have had a couple people, but it didn't stick. It didn't stick? No, it didn't stick. It was more like an in the moment type of thing rather than like the longevity of it. So okay. Yeah. Okay. With it not sticking, and it I don't want to say being a negative venture, how do you handle people that come to you and want to collab in the studio, or them thinking that you gonna go farther than what time permits? Right. How do you handle vultures, as I should say? With love.
With love?
Yeah, because they don't know no better. You know what I mean? They gonna only do what they think is gonna get them quicker to where they want to go. So all I can do is handle them with love, and also advise them in other ways. It won't come off as like, hey, I think you should probably go do this, but it's just kind of like, oh, hey, if you want to go do this, like, I'm sure that there's like other people that could probably help you in this venture, and if I can help them, then I'll do that. But as far as like people like getting super close, I handle them with love. That's really all I can do, and keep my people I know that is with me for the long run tight, and love them probably from a distance, or probably just love them in a ways that like, as far as I can help them.
So what's your routine in the studio? Are you a late night viber or a morning? Do you just need an hour to knock out five tracks?
I wish. That would save me a lot of money. No.
What's your routine?
I like to do afternoons. I kind of like to see the sun a little bit in my studio session. I have done nights before. It's not really my vibe. Because I also like to get things done. I like to sleep at night.
Okay.
I like to go to bed. So when it comes to, my studio session, I go in. I probably take about 2 hours to do one song.
Okay. You have it wrote already, or you get in there and listen to the beat a little bit?
No, so I write it before. I like to be prepared.
Okay.
I like to spend time with the beat, really like to marinate in my lyrics, and, probably keep listening to my lyrics, for a while, and then go to the studio and be like, okay, I'm ready to lay it down, because then I can focus on like the background vocals of this and the background vocals of that.
Are you in tune with your engineer? Do you kind of be over there on the board with him, or you just let him do his thing?
I let him do his thing, because let me tell you, he gets me together.
Okay.
Frank do not play about me. He really don't. Like, he pushes me in a way that like I don't, like, sometimes I will unintentionally reject certain people when it comes to them pushing me, because it could be a little aggressive. But as far as with Frank, he's been with me for so long, to the point where it's like, okay, yeah, I know he's like, stop overthinking it. Like, calm down. Let's take a break. Let's breathe. Like, because I get a little frustrated sometimes when I want it to sound one way and it's not coming off like that.
Do a lot of people be in the studio with you?
No.
No, just you?
I can't. That's
you
too many
and the
distractions. And I don't like it when people are like, because the thing is like, if people are in a session with me, it's a collaborative thing. Like, I need y'all to tell me if it sounds good. I need y'all to tell me like, okay, I like this. Like,
pay attention.
Yes, pay attention. But people coming in there on their phones, no.
They social media.
Yeah, it's like, I don't want to hear, a real plan.
They don't want to hear Diddy.
I don't want to hear that in my session. Turn that off. But initially, like, I try to keep it minimum. I probably had like maybe 1 to 2 people in my session before, and that's probably like at the most.
Okay.
Yeah.
Them sessions, they pretty unique. Everybody different.
Yeah.
Everybody different. With you being an up and coming artist, the money haven't started rolling in yet. With that many views, you do get paid from TikTok. But how do you differentiate your everyday real life to your career in music? Do it get overwhelming sometimes?
It does, because it's like, initially I can see the vision of where it's going.
Okay.
And everybody can too. I think that's the hardest thing. It's like when you have so many people that's like, we see it. Like, you're going to be big. You're going to be this. And I'm like, I know y'all, but like, give me a second. Like, I'm trying to figure out how I'm even going to get there. But I think the best way for me to do it is just like, it's really prayer. It's really prayer and deepening my relationship with Christ, because he's the only one that knows the plans that he has for me.
Come on now.
And so it's like, that's the only way that I know that there is a plan, because he knows that there's a plan for me, and it says plans to prosper me, and to not fail me, to give me a hope and a future. So it's like, if he's gonna give me that, I'm like, I have to stay locked in with him every single day. I cannot waver, and I don't like to live in a fantasy. I like to be present and try my best to like do things every day to ensure that my future will be intact.
What career do you have that keep your music going, if you don't mind me asking?
To keep my music going?
What's your 9 to 5?
So right now I'm a full-time songwriter.
Okay, that's a blessing.
Yeah.
Shout out to the man above.
No, literally.
A lot of people, that's why I asked about the differential, how do you balance it out? Because a lot of people got to have regular jobs and do the music on the back end, and it kind of, it be a lot.
It does.
But
And the Lord actually called me out of my job this year.
Okay.
He told me to quit it. And I was like, Lord, you know I don't quit no job. Because I got bills, and the bills don't stop. But he just wanted me to trust him.
So what, with it being your full-time job, what keep you going? What motivates you to get up and do a new song?
I would say the end goal of like me getting somewhere with my music and songwriting. I think that's the only thing, like that, and the impact that it's gonna have to have on people. Because I in prayer and like in my relationship with the Lord is always he's always reassuring me that like it's gonna be something like greater than, bigger than me, and the impact is gonna be bigger than me. It's not gonna just be about me. So
do you try to knock out a certain amount a week or a day or anything? Yeah,
I try to write like about three songs a week. I try.
And how many would you record out them 3? Probably 1?
Yeah, about 1.
How often you stay in the studio?
I could be in the studio more, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
I've been focusing so much more on writing and like my clientele and learning all I need to know about the songwriting business. But I should be in there more often, if I'm honest. I haven't been there as much unless it's for my clients. But
how many clients have you had in your songwriting?
About like 4 to 5.
4 to 5?
Yeah.
That's a good number though.
Yeah, consistently. So I'm grateful to God.
And your song is the one that has the most streams and views and stuff out of all 5 to 6 as you've been an artist?
Yeah, so my clients, some of them are artists, some of them are not. Some of it is like jingles, some of it is custom songs for like family members, some of them is like for projects. So it varies.
In the jingle world, that's kind of a different segment than artistry. It's an artist, but you got to tap into a different side to come up with catchy jingles. Can you give us a jingle you worked with that we...
Oh, not off the top.
Not off the top?
Not off the
product? What was the product?
Candles.
Candles? Okay. Mm-hmm. So that was you singing or rapping?
I cannot rap to save my life, honestly. I cannot. I wish I could. And the funny thing about that, I want to be a rapper so bad. I really do, but it just don't fit. Every time I tell like my friends, like, I want to be a rapper, they're like, girl, stop. And it's because it's like my style is so much more different than the actual rap music that I like. Uh-huh. I like the underground rap. Okay. So, but no, yeah, as far as jingles,
you like the city girl rap?
Not even. I like
sexy red.
You said sexy red. No, it's more like
call her Big Red.
It's like probably people that don't even know, like Booth Pack Mookie. It's like it's real underground.
Okay, yeah,
it's real underground.
Where's she from?
So Fuego, stuff like that.
Where's she from?
Who, Booth Pack Mookie? Yeah. I don't know where he from, but I don't know where he from. All I know is his music. Okay, but that's the type of stuff.
Clearly, I don't know him. I'm calling him or her. So clearly
it's all good. Yeah, just stuff like that. That's the type of stuff I like. So, yeah, as far as my rap style, it wouldn't even be what it should be. Okay. Yeah.
So, growing up under your father, do you feel like that shaped the lady you are today?
Yeah. There's a lot of things. My dad was really.
Do you come from a big family?
I'm the oldest of 7. Okay,
that's a big family.
Yeah, they're my babies. It's my little babies.
It's a lot of different mamas and daddies or the 7 or?
No, this the last 2. Yeah, it's a different mom. Okay, but they still my babies. Them is like I love them down. Them like my kids, and I don't have any kids, but I consider them like my babies for sure. But growing up with my dad, it was really like challenging, seeing things a lot through a male's perspective. Mm-hmm. In a lot of different ways, because obviously, I'm a woman, he's a man, so it's like, there's a little bit of friction here, because, it's like, I don't really totally get it, but after a while, kind of got it, but I had to, like, basically learn how to, like, be feminine, and, like, how to understand things from a woman's perspective, and, like, learn how we thought, because I was, I told you I was, like, a tomboy.
That seemed like a song right there. Yeah. Letter to my daddy.
He gonna have a letter. He know he gonna have a letter. That's a lot that I got to say.
Come on now.
I love him. I definitely love him. But
how's y'all relationship now?
It's pretty good. It's pretty solid. I'm really busy. So it's like
Okay.
we talk when we can. He's super busy too. He has his movie things that he does as well. So my family, we're all into like entrepreneurship. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. What's some of the other endeavors that you want to get into besides music? Once the money made, do you see yourself venturing off to any other things?
Yes, it's gonna sound so random, but like I want to start a book club so bad. I love reading books. I love
What's
books.
the latest book you done read?
It's called The Gift of Rejection. I
Gift
forget
of
the
Rejection?
Yes, because I've been in experiencing a lot of rejection. It's important to know the gifts of it. You know, once
Okay.
a door is closed, other doors will
There's
open.
always a lesson to be learned.
Yeah, so I've been reading about that, and then just also in the context of like, also like, you know, things in the Bible too with Joseph and his brothers and like all of those things to just better deepen in my understanding of rejection. Because, you know, also in the music industry, you're going to get rejected. You know,
Facts.
it's going to be a lot of no's before you experience a yes. Even in songwriting, there's going to be a lot of no's for you experience a yes. So that's one of the books I've been reading. But I would love to start a book club.
Come on now.
I got to find enough people that like to read.
Why
need to
you haven't joined one yet?
I have, but it's more virtual. Like I want to actually have one like we are like a venue, and then like we're all sitting reading the same book. Was you know
Will it be co-ed or is it all ladies?
co-ed? We need a co-ed. We
Okay.
can't be scared, y'all, to other genders.
Well, I'm your first person to join if you do start.
Are you just saying that?
I'm not. I started reading books heavy. I suck at. Well, let me not talk it down on myself. But I used to didn't like reading, so I just started picking up books. I got my auto books I'm listening to.
I love that.
I got a book I'm reading now is the Self IRA account. So I'm big on finances and stuff. So I'm big on trying to better myself with that. So just keep it going, keep the mind learning, keep the brain
sure.
going. I'm big on exercise too, and I feel like that helps exercise the brain.
I agree.
So of course, I tried to do a little small book club with my fraternity, Line Brothers, but that shit didn't go right. That shit didn't go right at all.
Why didn't it go right? What happened?
I guess just life and
Right.
try to talk about the book once a month. Give us a month to read it. Everybody life different. And it's no
Yeah.
accountability there to hold somebody's hand to make them read it. So we get to
That's
the
true.
end of the month, one person say we need another 2 days, and then the 2 days happen, nobody check up. Now it's 2 months.
Yeah,
Just no
yeah.
accountability. And it's hard to be the leader in everything.
It is.
Once you're the leader in everything, it put another burden on your shoulders. It make you feel like you're doing too much. And the discernment of it play mind tricks with it.
Yeah.
Before we get out of here, I'm gonna ask you a current topic about the music industry.
Okay.
I focus on what's hot right now, the P. Diddy trial.
Oh, my God.
With a big executive asking you to party and have fun, which and that's a part of the music, and want to handle everything with love. How do you handle not going to places that you should be at because it's the wrong crowd?
That's a good question. I think that goes back to discernment. One thing about the Lord, He will tell you. And when you start feeling that icky feeling in your body,
Go
you
with
like,
your
go with your gut. Like, And I think it's also too important to possibly not party with the people that's like a part of like what you're doing as far as business. It's different if y'all go to dinner, right?
Yeah.
Dinners and stuff like that. But partying, I think that shows a different side that I think that would be very unprofessional. And I think that it creates a lot of friction. You don't want to see those other sides because then it shapes your perception of how you see them.
And my biggest thing now is I don't want any more friends. I want a lot of business partners.
Absolutely.
Because once you turn over to the friend situation, it get very tricky.
It does.
You start-
It gets too personal.
You gotta think about the other one emotions
Exactly.
And once it's business, you just can keep it straightforward and tell them how you feel.
Exactly.
Man, BebeLuv, I really appreciate you.
Thank
I really
you.
appreciate you coming out to the podcast and tell the people where they can find you at.
You can find me at BebeLuv's Music on all platforms. I have TikTok and Instagram. I ain't got no Twitter. But BebeLuv's Music, and you can find me on Apple Music, Spotify at BebeLuv. Okay.
You got to get Alana to get you Facebook.
I know.
We need everything.
She got to help
we
me.
Need Facebook, Twitter,
I know.
Snapchat. I don't know if you need, but you need everything. And I appreciate
Nobody
you coming
needs
out today.
Snapchat.
Nobody needs Snapchat.
Nobody needs Snapchat.
Snapchat is still booming. It's crazy.
It is, but I don't
It is
understand
crazy.
how. I really don't get it.
Most females get all their filters from it.
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh, they do got some good filters. I think they do.
Hey, I be paying attention to
They do.
everything. Appreciate you coming out.
Thank you so much.